Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Now, in light of what's been going on in the past few weeks, I promise you, whatever you will hear in the next few minutes will be entirely unexaggerated. Okay? There's no time for exaggeration or lies. Now, ever since I was about 8 and gave up my fear of the dark because the dark couldn't hurt me, I have not feared anything. Nothing. I've not feared a home invasion because I can defend myself. I feared nothing. Right now, I'm scared. The world has gone insane. It has lost touch with reality. It is foaming at the mouth. It has an insatiable desire for blood and anarchy. I said in my last video that the media were using these protests as a step down from coronavirus coverage. I do not believe that anymore. I believe this is their end game. In the past 3 weeks, the goalposts have moved so far. We are in the twilight zone right now. Good is evil and evil is good. People are accused of things they never did. We are literally being held hostage in our homes, watching the violence play out, all while being told that all of the violence, the hatred, the murders, it's all our fault. If you are white, you are Christian. If you have not kissed the feet of a black person in your life, you personally are to blame for what's going on in the world right now. And people are taking it. They are not fighting back. I can't count the number of corporations that have come out supporting Black Lives Matter because it's not like institutional racism has been around, since the 1860s, because institutionalized racism does not exist. I don't care in what universe you live. It does not exist. One cop did something stupid, and now we've got these people in a new country in our own borders that's being sanctioned by the local governments saying, kill cops. They have set up borders within our country and declared themselves an independent entity. They are patrolling their borders with guns, and we're letting them do it. There are people agitating for not having an NBA season this year because it may distract from what's going on with BLM. I'm not exaggerating. People think this is the topic to end all topics. It's being perpetrated by Google, Twitter, YouTube, all the social media companies. They are just adding fuel to the fire. They do not want these protests and riots and killings to stop. You dare to state your opinions online, and you will be mercilessly shut down. You will not be allowed to speak. You dare to say that the BLM is anything but a group of peaceful protesters like Martin Luther King. They can do no wrong, and you are silenced instantly, and no one says anything. Our police officers have their hands tied 100%. One cop got suspended for pushing someone and knocking him over during a riot. Another cop, a retiree, 77 years old, shot in the back of the head in front of a pawn shop. And the media calling these peaceful protests. This is anarchy. I left for vacation 2 weeks ago. I came back to an entirely different country. This is unprecedented. The new logic and the new virtue signaling is displaying your insanity is fashionable. One tweet 8 years ago, Kayleigh McEnany, Trump's press secretary, she says, I like Domino's Pizza. It's the best in New York City. Someone dug this up from 8 years ago. She had no affiliation to President Trump at all. The Twitter feed was deluged with thousands of people saying Domino's is racist and that they'll never buy their products again. It's fashionable to show outrage over absolutely nothing. I believe we have reached critical mass. This nonsense has been going on for several years now. I saw all this coming. At this point, it's becoming self-sustaining. You can't stop it now. And in all of this, where is authority? Where are the people who are supposedly tasked with keeping you safe? The people who live in the 6 block section of Seattle who don't like anarchy, who want to go to work and make a living and have a life. What about them? What about Gretchen Whitmer? 2 weeks ago, people who were protesting in her state were evil and hateful people because they don't care about spreading a non-existent disease. Now she's out marching with the rioters, no masks. The double standard has never been clearer. And still, no one says anything. I have no words left. I just find it ironic how all the people who said that Trump would destroy the country if elected are the very people who are actively destroying the country. And what really, really scares me is that all of this, not even counting the coronavirus, started 3 weeks ago because some cop killed a guy. This is the Hunger Games, Lord of the Flies, and Animal Farm all rolled into one. Everything that happened in those stories is happening today, and no one says anything. Mitt Romney is marching with the rioters. Now, I'm not the most brilliant guy in the world. Right now, however, I believe I am one of the top 100 smartest people in the world because I have some concept of reality, of law and order. That's it. If I can find the energy to come up with coherent sentences again, maybe you'll hear from me in a few days. I don't know. Maybe you'll never hear from me again. I can't take any more of this. Keep your loved ones by your side and your guns closer.